Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more One Foot in the Grave. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Alright, last episode, man, Victor had a falling out with his brother. I mean, they already weren't that close, and Victor wasn't a big fan of him, but they were actually kind of starting to see eye to eye in that moment. And then his brother heard the tape recording and left that letter and dipped out. And he said, maybe I'll see you in another 20 years. I'm like, but they're older. Probably never happened, so not sure what lesson there was there. Don't talk stuff. Appreciate what you got because it might be gone. I don't know. That was kind of messed up, man. It's like they're actually starting to get along a little bit. That was a bit sad. Victor was definitely super bitter in the last episode. Very funny that he wasted old boy's time with the computer. That was hilarious. That cracked me up because I didn't expect them. Like, what does he spend all his money on a computer for? What are they going to use it for? And just to do like cut him off and stuff. That was great. And he really did go really far, shoving all that food in the mailbox just because his girls threw the can in his yard. And I get it because people always throwing trash in their yard, and Victor's how to clean it up, and it's probably like payback for everybody who did it. You know, he just kind of like took out all his aggression on one person by shoving all that trash through the letterbox. But other people end up in the crossfire of like Victor's stuff because the neighbor's whole house got flooded because of that dude. So he definitely deserved whatever happened to him when the neighbor came home, dude. I think he's just gonna shove the hose up his butt. So yeah. Enjoyed the last episode, man. Look forward to this one. Let's just go to jump into it, folks. We'll talk about it more at the end.
Oh, God. Oh, bitey.
Want a sucky sweet?
Sucky sweet. I'll be sucking in that exhaust pipe in a minute. Much more of this. Yes, I always say that for a really super bank holiday treat, you've got to go a long way to beat 4.5 hours staring up a horse's bottom.
No.
Long now, I've forgotten what the other end looks like. Another half hour, I have to put in our Christmas card list. I'm virtually a friend of the family. Still there, even when I close my eyes. Like watching a party political broadcast by Kenneth Clark.
Well, traffic jams do suck, though.
God.
For
4.5 hours of unfettered misery. We haven't moved now for 20 minutes, to my knowledge.
Thank God for podcasts and stuff now. That's what,
Where's that
what gets you through it.
road map?
What are you looking at?
Ah, yes, here we are. Hell on earth. We've taken a wrong turning. Oh, God. I wish I was dead.
I wish you were dead.
Damn.
In peace. There's nothing you can
Like
do
a
about it.
brooding
Stop
teen.
getting so aerated. Just got to have a bit of patience. And
Wish I was dead.
Are you sitting on the mirror?
I said it was faulty. Safer wearing a black mamba around your neck. You try yours.
What for?
Come on, you'll see what I mean.
I don't need to try it.
Try it.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna die in a crash. At least you're a woman to survive, man. That's something.
Nearest thing to a decent watercolor was that photograph of Jilly Cooper two cats had urinated on.
Oh.
Only one there with any taste.
I'm surprised you remember much about it. The amount of homemade turnip wine you were putting away in the refreshment tent. Went round the back to the loo. It sounded like someone running a bath.
I was well within my limit. I was perfectly sober.
I suppose that's why you spent 10 minutes having an argument with a papier-mâché replica of the mayor's wife.
It was pissed.
Yes. Well, she did look quite realistic, I have to give them that.
Mooning on about the litter in the street and what was her husband going to do about it. What did you think all those little wisps of newspaper were sticking out of her face?
Well, I didn't like to ask. I thought it might be some rare type of eczema.
So freaking goofy.
God, I'm hot. Next bank holiday, I'll just book a couple of seats in a bread oven and be done with it. Feel like a brace of boiled lobsters. And I notice it never affects you, only me as usual.
Yes, well, some people are more susceptible than others, that's all. Those that have faulty wiring to start with.
God's sake, how much longer have we got to sit here?
Yeah, it's gonna help anything.
Complete waste of human life. Well, someone, for God's sake, tell them to get a move up the front. What have they got up there this time? Gangs of navvies and cranes fitting frilly lampshades? I've been sat here for half an hour. My tires are beginning to take root.
I always thought it'd be kind of nice to know what's going on when you are in a traffic jam. At least know what's causing the progress they're making in regards to like clearing up whatever it is.
Headache doing that now. Getting all stiff now. I'm going to have to get out and stretch my legs. It's no good. Back at that bloody thing!
Perhaps you should wear rubber soles.
Rubber soles? I need a lightning rod up my trousers.
I guess it's not all in his head. He actually is getting shocked. Oh my god, that would happen.
Victor! We're moving!
Time.
Barely anywhere, bro. I'm like, dude.
I don't believe it. It's got me on all human endurance. I can't take any more. I can't take another second. What's this?
What's what?
There's a wasp in the middle of this ice cube.
I know.
Oh.
It was the only one left. I didn't think you were all that fussy.
Didn't think I was all that fussy. I'll have a slice of dead rat in it as well if you've got one, please. And a dog turd and a cocktail stick.
Getting all coarse and crude all of a sudden.
I don't want a wasp
Speak
either.
to me? A bloody freeze-dried wasp very near. The of today, I can tell you that. You finished with that newspaper?
I'd be a little upset too.
Apparently, there was the most terrible blunder made up at the hospital. Because when he went back there to have the cast taken off, there was nothing in there. His hand was there, but no arm. Well, it's the gospel truth. Mrs. Burkett told me on top of the
Vic's about
bus.
to lose it, dude. This is all crap.
God's
This is all crap.
tribe, you do talk the pair of you. I've never heard such a load of absolute
No.
drivel in all my life. You hear such bloody things.
This is all trash.
No truth.
What people wear in bed and what they don't. You'd think people want to keep things like that private. Not run around rabbiting about it to everyone under the sun.
I knew I wouldn't tell anyone about the strange things you do when you're in bed.
What do I do?
Neither would I.
Oh no.
Would you like me to take over the driving for a bit?
Sit still.
Yes, you can, dear, if you don't mind.
That's for you to prove otherwise, isn't it?
Oh, for God's sake, I think I may throw up.
Sorry, what's your problem, matey?
Why don't you just
Irritated.
dangle your private parts out of the window, Andy?
Who wants you to shove your nose in?
Oh,
you
shit.
miserable old fart?
I'll
Damn.
shove my nose in whatever I want. This is my airspace when you've quite finished conducting your sex lives through the middle of it. My car's being used as a bloody contraceptive.
Oh no.
We're not suffocating to death in here just for them.
Just let it drop then.
I mean, not going past our noses, thank you very much, just so she can get up with 2 sex-hungry trollops.
And it's a drop for you.
Jesus.
Bloody hell's that supposed to be?
Oh, Victor, just let it be, for God's sake.
They're not worth it, Mr. Meldrew.
Yeah, so don't be so greedy. Let somebody else have a look in.
Come out here today to be insulted by you and this demented pair of gormless pea-brain critters.
Oh no. Dude. Raise this up.
Listen, Grampy, you know what you can do, don't you? See that horse over there? Well, why don't you just go over and It's for you.
What the hell?
Grit or something? No.
Yeah, I told you this car's messed up.
Hello?
Pushes the mouse. God bless him.
Sorry? We can't bloody well move any further forward. I don't give a bugger if you are. 6 yards, nothing. It's 5 at the most. And where's that going to get you anyway? Just bloody well lump a thing, can't you? And you...
Oh! Bastard!
That's great. That's cool. Decal.
Then,
But did they record this at the auto shop?
his whole transmission, he just brought it back again. It's a Meldrew.
Oh no. Oh, dude.
And bugger off to England.
Oh no. That's great. Oh no.
They stuck a piece of chewing gum in the record protector.
They, hold a note quite well, don't they? For car mechanics.
This is pretty good.
I can't last a moment longer. It's no good. I'm afraid there's only one thing for it. We'll have to eat Mrs. Warboys. I know she's a bit gristly, but these are desperate times. And as a close friend of the family, I'm sure she'll agree to do the decent thing and shoot herself. It's either that or... Where's the sucky sweets?
They say I might as well face the truth, but I'm just too wrong in the tooth. I started to deteriorate.
I'm waiting to see if they actually show what the cause of the traffic jam is. I'm curious.
I am no spring chicken.
Nope. Alright, man. That was a unique episode, man. All took place inside of a car. I know it was going to be funny, him just being stuck in the car and, like, being a moaning. I think everybody can, agree with that. Being in a traffic jam always sucks. It's so draining. When I used to commute out to Chicago every day, bro, driving back and forth, commuting, being in traffic jams, it was already if there's no traffic, it's already an hour, but if there's traffic, sometimes it's 2 hours, and most days there's traffic. So just being on the road 4 hours, there and back is 4 hours, a day. And then you just you do it by a week, especially when you work in 6-day weeks and stuff, and already working long days and everything, dude. Traffic is so draining when you're already working long shifts and everything, man. But podcasts and stuff got me through it. Audiobooks and podcasts. And then also some comedy, like some of the comedy stations, being able to laugh and stuff while you're in the car, that as well. But yeah, freaking traffic is so draining. I believe that's for anybody. It's a nightmare. And I know she said the whole car thing was all in his mind and everything, but it looks like he was right, dude. He's getting electrocuted. Then he shocked old boy as well, handed him his phone back twice. So there is something faulty going on with his electric shocks or whatever. So he was right about that. It's kind of funny, and I think it's just because he complains all the time, but it's some stuff he should be rightfully upset about. Where she's like, why are you making a big fuss? Like, why are you being so bitter? Like a bug in your ice. Like, I don't want that either. Who would be okay with a wasp in their ice? I don't think many people would be okay with a wasp in their ice, no. Or who would be okay with somebody shouting through their window? Like, you'll probably deal with it for a little while, then you'll be like, all right, man, I don't want to really hear this, you know? And I think most normal people won't even do that anyway. You got to be kind of obnoxious if you're doing that. Even if you're flirting, you're probably like wait for the car to go up or try to fit in to get right next to those people. I don't think too many normal people will shout through somebody's window to talk to somebody. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, because I wouldn't do that. I don't know. I wouldn't yell at the people or anything, but I'll try to move out of their way so they continue their conversation without me being like right in the middle of it, if you know what I mean. I won't see myself snapping like Victor, but I think it's okay that he got upset, you know, because some people would snap. But as I said, because Victor snaps all the time, people just go like, you know, shut up, I guess. Or she says shut up because she has to hear it every single day. Who wants to hear it? And I was wondering, like, when are you just gonna put on some music or something? How can you just sit in the car so quiet and bored? Pop on some music. But they had to save it for that joke. That's why. The freaking mechanic boys talking junk. I couldn't hear the lyrics at first. I was wondering, like, what was going on here? But yeah, man, this is a unique episode. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you next one. Later.